irrational piece of fear. What was that? What was that?
It was just me shaking your hand.
I'm afraid he can't see very well.
Now center me. Think of me as the guy who's going to eat you while you're sleeping.
Oh.
What are you?
We're insects. At least we were insects.
Until we ate the green thing. Now, I'm afraid we're something quite different.
The crocodile tongues. You must have eaten the crocodile tongues, of course.
Whoa! What was that? The stem broke!
The peach, it's starting to roll down the hill.
Hold on, everyone.
James, Henry Trotter!
Better be guarding our peach.
Right before your eyes. What's that noise? That noise was the giant peach rolling ridiculously towards Spiker and Spawn. Yes, it screamed! They tried to run, but the peach was terrifically faster. It rolled right over them. The peach flew through fences and fields, frightening farm animals of all shapes and sizes. And then, the peach veered left, heading directly towards the village, where it rattled right through the walls of one of the world's most famous factories. Woo! Now, this building happened to be a famous trumpet factory. That's another. Back to the peach! Right before! The peach breaks the chopping cliffs of Dover! Right before! Right over the edge of the cliff! Right before your
Is everyone all right?
I'm okay.
I'm not sure. Ah! I'm seeing spots! I'm seeing spots!
You're seeing Ladybug.
I shall never be the same again. James, would you be a dear and climb up top and take a look?
You must come out and see for yourselves.
Unbelievable.
Impossible. We're floating.
What? In the ocean! What?
I'm afraid we find ourselves in a rather awkward position.
We'll drown!
But we're not sinking at all.
The peach does seem rather seaworthy.
He's right. The peach would have sunk by now.
Where do you suppose we're headed?
Definitely France. The peach must have rolled over the cliffs of Dover. The lovely French city of Calais is barely 20 miles away. Then we should be across the channel and in dry land in no time at all.
This peach ain't never gonna make it all the way to France.
Drifting like this reminds me of my younger days. Traveling on the breezes, not a care in the world, nobody to answer to but my fiddle.
Centipede's right. We'll never make it to France. We've no food, no water.
But the sky is clear and the sea is calm. There's nothing to do now but enjoy the adventure. Tally-ho and away we go. Just catch this tune and sing it with me. We'll set our sail for nothing but sea. No place where we shall be so low. We're tumbling off where nobody's been. How true adventures only begin. Take a ride on the dive of the tide. No direction, map's never better than drifting off the side of the land, song. At the intersection where ocean meets the sky, we're all gonna die. Floating along, floating along, floating along, la la la, la la la, float along. Watch us go on, singing a song, la la la, la la, floating along. Now all we got to do is make some sails. fix a rudder, and we'll be accosting this channel in no time at all.
This peach will never make friends. The worm's right. Who knows what monsters we're gonna meet? A 10-ton dragfish and
A hairy skunk, hairy skunk. We might wake up a slumbering truncheon,
put it's mad and eat for lunch.
If we do, we'll get through when we work as a team.
No direction, mountain fences, drifting off that blend, all needs a song. At the intersection where ocean meets the sky, feels like I could fly right at the wall.
It's not a proper ship unless it has a flag.
and I left all my flags at home.
Those are the
Use the extra bloomers.
A lady always carries extra balloons.
And away we go.
Floating along, floating along.
Fly, 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 floating along.
What could go wrong? Singing a song. La la la, la la, floating along. Floating along. Should we be there by now? I'm starving. I'm super thirsty.
We're all thirsty, Earthworm. James, do you see a landmark of any kind?
I'm afraid I don't.
It's the current. It swept us out to sea. What? A jolt to France is one thing, but an oceanic journey? What are we to drink? What are we to eat?
I propose we eat the human. All those in favor?
No one is eating anyone.
We must eat something or we'll all die.
There is something we could do.
What's that, James?
Oh, I'm sure none of you want to hear what I have to say. Goodness me. Why would you ever think that? James, whisper in my ear. If I think it's a good idea, I'll tell the others. Go ahead.
It's a silly idea. You can tell by the look on her face.
On the contrary, I think it's such a good idea that James should tell you himself. Go on.
We can eat the peach.
Eat the peach, we'll sink and then we'll drown.
We'll ration service.
Stand back, I'm taking it!
Just a moment. We'll let us do this properly. With a bit of decorum. Grasshopper, would you mind?
I'd be delighted. Floating along,
Floating along, la la la, la la, floating along.
what could go wrong? Singing a song.
La la la, la la, floating along, la la la, la la, floating along. That bloody peach nearly killed me.
Thankfully, I'm a tad bit over my ideal weight. And the peach was like, that thing ran right over us.
And then it rolled away. Far, far away.
Spikes, the boy, what's become of him?
We've got bigger problems than the boy. Didn't you read any of them contracts we've signed?
Only the cards, but the money coming in advance.
Do you even know what an advance is?
Yeah, it's oodles of money we get from signing them contracts.
It's money paid in advance.
In advance of what?
Delivering all them promises we made. TV appearances, magazines, movies, can't do any of them without a blooming giant peach.
So, this is bad.
It's worse than that, you twig. We can go to jail.
I can't go to jail. The bid is wholly unacceptable for sophisticated palates such as mine.
Are you quite finished?
I don't know.
anyone misses that peach.
Too late, Spike. There's already a crowd coming up the hill.
Are those police cars and helicopters?
Pack up our junk and shove it all in our trunk. A getaway for Spiker and Sponge.
We're gone in a flash.
Grab the rest of the gas. A getaway for Spiker and Sponge.
Glowworm, a little illumination if you please. Thanks ever so.
We're having me back, Jordan. I have it all the time.
I don't like sturgeons either, James.
Here, have a bit of peach. I've warmed it under my wings and added a drizzle of honey that I found in my purse. Thank you.
Please.
Here you go. Thanks. It feels quite wonderful to be free at Richard Hillside.
And Spiker and Sponge.
Did you know they killed my fiance? No. Yes, and that giganticoid. She ate him. Horrible.
What was that? What was that?
It was just Centipede snoring.
What? Why did the human say my name?
Tell them what happened to you, Centipede.
Who cares?
We're sharing.
Fine. My family was in the sock and shoe racket. We're pretty famous in the bug world. And Spiker and Sponge sprayed everyone with insecticide at the great rate of 59.
Those two monsters hated everything, even ladybugs. Who doesn't like ladybugs?
I like ladybugs.
Spiker and Sponge were horrible to everyone. Spiker and Sponge were no different than the rest of you humans.
Centipede, James is one of us.
That is a human boy. His kind rips off our legs or burns us with magnifying glasses. He is not one of us, and he will never be one of us.
Ignore him, James. His type of pet.
And your type of snobs.
James, you haven't said anything about your parents. Where are they?
They must be very worried about you.
James, it's all right. You can tell us. My parents were in a horrible accident, and now they're gone. James, your parents are with you always. They are? Of course they are. Someone leaves, who knows why, and you never said goodbye. But once we go, we're not gone. We keep living on.
laughing in that cloud. When you feel alone, clouds never fall. They are with you everywhere that you are.
Music of the forest, in the waves against the sands, from the heavens to the freckles on your head. Nothing's lost once you've found. They're in every breath and sound.
When you're brave, when you're true,
That's the part of them in you. If you can just believe, it's beautifully designed.
How they're with you in everything that you are.
feel them there.
And everywhere.
In everything that you are.
Do you really think my parents are with me?
I know it, James.
And in time, you will too. But how will I know? You'll feel it. Right in here.
We should all go get some rest. It's going to be a long night.
It's me! In the skies,
Right before your eyes.
welcome, ladies. I'm fine. We're choosing the jewel of the sea for your transatlantic journey. Here we are to do our best seats. Can I get you anything?
A double fizzy and bring some nuts. I'm nibbling.
Right away.
Just a little perspective. That's all we needed.
A first-class cruise to New York City. How continental we are.
Ain't it grand? Spikes, how much money we got left?
Just enough to get to New York and set up your routine. Now you're turning out full of guys.
Ah, Spikes. I'm too old to be working the boardwalk.
We ain't got a choice, spongers. We gotta make a living.
And we were so close. If only we hadn't lost that peach.
Seems like we've lost nearly everything, sponges. Everything. I mean, really. What have we got?
You thought you could ride on the fruits of your dreams, but you couldn't. So what?
You thought life would glide just like peaches and cream, but it wouldn't. Who cares?
No paparazzi asked you to pose.
You want a new yacht, you can't buy one of those.
That's the way your new life goes, but in the end, you still got your best friend. And I've got you. Frankenstein case. You know that it's true. I got you. You got bent like a manure. You smell like a bloody sewer. You I just arrived on tour. Morning, so glad to know you. Alright, so you lost all you had, and all you had quite a lot. It's in tatters. Get over yourself. It's dreadful and sad until you realize it's not what still matters. What still matters?
Fucking already in you.
The luxurious cares of my solid gold tune. But the very scary truth is that she means the most to me. I love you, sis. So glad I got you. To love and to share a time of a pair. Ding, we'll stick to our shake. Always true, you.
Here you are, ladies.
What's that?
What's that?
Out there, floating in the horizon.
Why, wait a bit. That looks like a giant peach.
That's our peach! And that's James! James Henry Trotter, bring us back our peach!
She can't hear you.
Spikes, what are we gonna do?
Sponges, my dear, we've got to follow that peach.
Hey, is anyone else feeling a little burpy in the intestines?
You probably ate too much.
No. It's these waves. They're making me feel. Oh no. Oh no.
Are you alright?
That's much better.
Look! Over there! It's a sea monster! It's a sea monster! What is that? What is that?
They're sharks!
Sharks!
There are hundreds of them! And they're coming this way!
Whoa! What do they want? What do they want?
I think they're eating the peach! But they'll sink the ship!
We must do something.
I'm not feeling so well.
You must see this. There are thousands of seagulls eating centipedes' vomit.
Shoo! Stupid seagulls! Seagulls! I'm terrified of seagulls!
Hold on, everyone. The sharks are coming back!
Whoa!
Is there nothing we can do?
There is something. Tell us! If an aeroplane can take to the sky, why can't a peach? Because an aeroplane has engines and wings. So do we.
The seagulls.
Exactly. They can be our engines and our wings. How's that gonna work? Spider, is your web strong?
The strongest in the world.
And can you make lots of it?
I can spin all the web you need.
Perfect. We'll do the spider's web around the seagull's necks and then tie the other end to the stem of the peach. And Howard, you can get all those seagulls